The dedication of new building, new home, or new, should I say, new office or new place is usually done by different persons all over the world. Hello everyone, welcome back to this segment. Today's episode, we are going to look into our Chinese family. On the special day, we have here an African lady and a Chinese husband, and one will be wondering what is going on, the slaughtering, the killings, and all of that, the gatherings of people, and also the coming together to perform some certain functions to help in the liberations of work and to ensure that work is done. Well, as you can see there, we have the African lady in the preparations for the dedication of a new building. Yes, it's time for celebration. It's time, to call her together and also to call her together to come to celebrate with them for the dedication of their new home. For certainty, when work is being done or very hard or it's rigorous work is being taken out, there is opportunity or there is time for merriment. Yes, you agree with me, there's often time for merriment, and there's also time when work needs to be done. When the time work needs to be done, it calls for human effort, it calls for human focus, and it calls for human contributions, either labor wise or financial wise or whatever you. And when it comes to merriment, it calls for people also to come together to celebrate and also to contribute if possible. Yeah, you can see that in the Chinese culture, it's not far from other culture. Yes, in the celebration or dedication of a new building, it calls for other either killings of different kinds of animals, but here one of their major, intake of protein is the pork or the pig meat. As you can see, basic and a very gigantic and huge pig meat was being slaughtered and will be used for the celebration, for the cooking and preparation of different kind of Chinese delicacy. Yes, it's a time that our African lady feels so happy, feels so accomplished, and feel so blessed. Yes, for several persons, we've been asking where and why she is, doing this. Well, if you check from onset, the African lady has worked so tirelessly over the years, and she has worked so well. She has been able to being focused and believe that there is a future ahead, and here comes the future. And in the future there are many people who come together to celebrate with them. You agree with me that not only them, just doing it or pursuing their own time, but they had assistance from a husband, a Chinese husband, brothers who begin, first recent time being, you notice that they've been with them, helping and aiding in activities such as home chores or farm activities. If you check in a recent video, you realize that there was a certain time they going for harvest of some certainty, and they headed in the harvesting of this particular thing. A family that comes together, or a family that eat together, stays together. And one thing I say about a family is understanding and love. Guys, when there's no understanding, when there's no love, there's devastation, there's hatred. Why would there be hatred, in a home that is built with love? Why would there be hatred in a home that is plastered, with blessing? Why would there be hatred in a home that is plastered with understanding? A building or a home that is being built in love, that is being built in trust, that is being built, in genuinity, in transparency, always come first and always acquire success in all ramifications of their lives. Just as you see here, our African lady and also a Chinese husband, brother who came visiting, being understanding and understanding the fact that yes, these couples, they've worked so hard and they've been able to attain to this level. It's not by magic, or it's not by, let me say, a dream, or to just wake up and find themselves there, but they were able to cultivate the land. They were able to do some certain things which help them, to attain to this level. If you're a lover of success, you will appreciate what you're saying. If you're a lover of success, you will give them a congratulative message. Yes, if you're a lover of success, you admire and wants to be like them. Yes, but if you're not a lover of success, you'll be thinking otherwise. So yes, let's come back. A home that is built with success, a home that is built, with love, goes and achieve success at the end of the tunnel. You can see that when she started her life, it wasn't that easy. It wasn't that too funny. When she came over to Chinese environment, it wasn't that too funny. She came all over from Uganda. And you can find that our life history has taught us a lot, that to opt for the future and to welcome not the physical appearance, but to seek and to pray ahead to see the future ahead of us. When we pray to see the future ahead of us, to be so patient and calm, and also work hard to receive that which is ours. Just as our African lady, she did not, despond the fact that yes, she is from Uganda, or she's from Africa, or she's as nobody. She welcomed the environment she found herself, and she creates success. By creating success, she worked so hard. Even when her husband was away from town, she took care of the family and ensured that the home is built in love. And when the husband came back, and there was a certain time, she felt so ill, she couldn't withstand. Her husband came back after resigning his job in order to aid his wife and to ensure that she is well. Well, certainly for sure, as time goes on, you realize that the couples, move shifts from one level to another, and they attain a certain height, and they were being loved because of our African lady, being so transparent and being so simple. One thing in life is for us to become so simple, not to be so hard, for someone to not to pierce through, not be so hard, but to understand and believe that the world, everyone is one. Well, she's so blessed with so many good persons around her, and these had, lifted her and gave her confidence to forge and to move ahead. The story, our story, is something that's so interesting, as we, as an entertainment, we cannot, do without, but to bring it to a note, to also to educate those who are passing through the same level, or those who are feeling down, those who are feeling there's no hope or there's no future. It is time for you to stand up. It is time for you, to get up with strength. It's time for you to burst forth and to believe there's hope. Stand up from wherever you are and ensure you make a change in your environment. Just as a African lady, she never lets a thought, or never lets the thought of others to come into her mind for failure, but rather she saw success and she worked towards it. And at the end of the tunnel, this is what we have: a new gigantic new building. Yes, the story of a successful lady, a story of an admirable lady, a story of a woman who stays in China and refuses, to change her skin color. But she's so proud of her skin color, and this gave her a very good and upper hand for us to put her as an example for others to learn. Well, as the preparation goes on, everybody is so happy, and there's a lot and a lot to eat and a lot to share with neighbors, and many came to celebrate and to also to tap from the blessing that they are. Alright, this is your be wrapping up today's episode. I hope you're enlightened on today's package. Please do stay tuned and stay blessed, and always remember, lovelies, stay cool for now. Bye for now.